afternoon, everyone. My name is Judge Christy Healis. You're here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause just means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime that you've been arrested for. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the State Attorney's Office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. You were either arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine today whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You're entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you today. You're also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or your lawyer know who you are. If you haven't had a chance to get that phone call yet, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, most importantly, you have the right to remain silent. I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this court writing down everything that you say. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Put your hands down as you come forward. Be prepared to give me your date of birth. Sarah Kleeper. Can I have your date of birth?
4/13/85.
You're here today for a violation of probation. It looks like out of Orange County. Probable cause for your arrest. There's no bond on that. We're going to hold you no bond until someone from Orange County comes to pick you up to take you over there. When you get to Orange County, you can ask for a lawyer, ask for a bond, and ask for a court date, okay?
How long do they have to come pick me up?
They have as long as they need, but they're usually there within 3 to 5 days. If for some reason they're not, the folks there at the jail will bring you back in front of me and we'll figure out what the holdup is, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Blaine refused. Can I have your date of birth?
9/20/1990.
You're here today for a battery charge. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, please.
Like the Public Defender's Office, state.
Has a dropped battery because of the pretrial diversion program in 2017 here in Hernando, and a dropped battery in 2016 here in Hernando.
Okay. I have an address here on Rolling Acres Drive in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
Give or take about 6 months. I kind of back and forth between there and my other residence.
Where's your other residence?
3306 Longhorn Road. It says Dade City, but it's Rich Manor.
Do you have a job?
I'm self-employed.
What kind of work do you do?
It's home health aid.
I'll go ahead and set your bond at $500. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Ariel Douglas. If you have any contact with Ariel whatsoever, you'll be in violation of my order, and you could find yourself back in jail without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
See you back to court February 7th at 9 a.m.
Is there any way to have like an escort to the residence to get my belongings?
Not typically, but you can talk to law enforcement about that.
All right, thank you.
Stephen Watson.
Good morning, good afternoon, Your Honor.
The date of birth is 4/6/89.
Thank you.
Judge, I believe it's a BOP. I'd ask for the closest court date we could, or the nearest court date on behalf of Mr. Watson.
Mr. Watson, you're here today for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant, so there's probable cause for your arrest. I see you have a private attorney representing you. He's asked for the nearest court date. I believe is it a toner court date?
Yes, ma'am, it was. Correct.
I have on here February 12th. There's
Maybe one in 2 weeks.
We have one on 129.
Yes, ma'am.
130.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, January 29th at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge.
See you
Thank
back
you,
to
Madam
court then,
Clerk.
sir. Thank you. Earl Perry. Can I have your date of birth?
12/21/60.
You are here today for driving on suspended driver's license and a violation of probation. I found probable cause for each of those. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How can I get access to the law library?
I don't know if they have anything like that there at the jail. You can talk to someone there about that. But I've appointed the public defender's office for you, and they can help you with that as well. I'm going to keep the bond on the driving a suspended driver's license at $500. We'll see you back to court on February 7th. On the violation of probation, it's also February 7th at 9 a.m. See you back to court then, okay? That's zero bond.
I'm allowed to leave with a bond?
No, you have a bond on the driving a suspended driver's license of $500, but you have no bond on the violation of probation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Martin Miller.
Birthday 3790.
Thank you. You're here today for providing a false name to law enforcement. There's probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any type of history?
He has out-of-state history, Your Honor. I'm seeing an
I
action.
can't hear you.
Hold on 1 second, sir. She's talking to me, not you.
He has out-of-state history from 2007. I'm showing terroristic threats or acts and criminal trespass, but no disposition. Showing a guilty disposition 2008, aggravated assault, also with a probation revocation in 2009. Showing an adjudication for sale of cocaine and possession of a controlled substance in 2010. Showing a failure to appear in 2009. Adjudication for fleeing or attempting to elude. Adjudication driving while license suspended 2014. Adjudication for synthetic cannabis. Adjudication for willful obstruction of law enforcement, multiple counts. And an action was non prost for manufacture or possess a controlled counterfeit substance in 2014. Parole violation 2014, and it says parole violation 2019.
Okay. Is there an offer?
The state does not have an offer at this time.
Okay. All right, sir. You have an option. If you want to bond out and come back to court another day to take care of your case, then you can. But if you want to take care of it today, it'd be 30 days in the Hernando County Jail.
30 days in the man county jail.
Yep.
I want to, but I'm from Georgia. I got to talk to my old lady because my family don't need no
Okay.
money. All the person knows my old lady.
All right, no problem.
And I was down here on the family vacation, man.
Okay,
Just
that's
right.
okay. We'll see you back to court on February 7th. Your bond amounts to $5,000. I'll appoint the public defender's office, and someone will be out to see you soon, okay?
Or can I go on and just take your deal on just doing the 30 days here?
Yeah, you can do 30 days. Want to do 30?
Or you said my bond is what, 500 or 5,000?
5,000.
5,000 is 500 by bill. If I thought it had to be 500, man.
I don't know. I'm not a bondsman, but that's okay. We'll see you back on February 7th. Kenneth Robinson?
Is the PD appointed?
Around 10/24/1971, ma'am.
Thank you. You're here today because there's a writ of bodily attachment from Sumter County indicating that you are in arrears on your child support. So what's going on with that?
Yes, ma'am. I'm being self-employed, but right now I'm currently employed with Premier Property Management. We're currently rehabbing the Brooksville Housing Authorities, known as the projects. I'm currently employed in the payroll. My child support is currently payroll deducted. And if possible, I'd like to keep my job. My child support is coming out my check as we speak.
Okay. Usually this problem happens when they try to send you mail
Yes, ma'am.
and they're not able to get in touch with you. Have you moved or changed your address at all?
Well, I have moved recently, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm at 385 Union Street, apartment 14, which is adjacent to the projects. I have no driver's license. I walk to work, and I'm currently employed. My child support is payroll deducted as we speak. And I'd like to continue keeping my job.
Okay.
I have no problem. If you release me today, I'll go to work tomorrow. My child support is payroll deducted now.
Okay, well, not according to child support enforcement. So it seems like you have lost contact with them, that they're trying to get in touch with you, and they haven't been able to. So
I'm sorry, miss.
I don't know what.
It's payroll deducted as we speak. It's currently coming out of my check.
You know, I heard you the first time, the second time, and now the third time that you've said it, so don't say it again.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm telling you, and I don't know if you've heard me, that according to Sumter County Child Support Enforcement, it is not being payroll deducted. I don't know if you have more than one child support case, but you are severely behind on your child support payments, and there's a purge amount of $1,070. So how much can you come up with in order to get out of jail?
Ma'am, right now, I get my first paycheck. My third paycheck would be, I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. I have no money. I'm indigent right now until I get my paycheck. It's coming in on a regular basis. But my child support's coming out. That's what I'm understanding.
Well, how is child support coming out if you've got no money?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's coming out my paycheck weekly.
How is that happening if you don't have a
It
paycheck?
just started happening. You know, I worked for about a month, and then the fifth paycheck, child support's coming out.
Okay, so child support hasn't been coming out.
No, at first November it hasn't, and then on the fourth check, this will be the fifth check, and then it shows the deductions on my paycheck stub. And I'd like to continue with my job, man, because I have no driver's license, like I stated. I can walk to work.
All right, I'm going to set your bond at $100. If you're not able to bond out, they're going to send you to Sumter County. You can talk to the Sumter County judge about it, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Also, they said something about a Lake County case, or you should reflect in that as well.
I don't have anything about that today.
So my purge is $100?
Yep.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks. Stephen Froelich? Can I have your date of birth?
1980.
You're here today for a retail theft. There's probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office? Do
What's that?
you want a public defender?
Yeah.
I'll appoint a public defender. It looks like this might be a felony. They charge it as a misdemeanor, but he was probably going to get a felony.
I'm not 100% sure, Your Honor, but he did just do 30 days regarding a theft, and he does have prior out-of-state history.
I think I sentenced him to the petty theft back in November.
I believe so, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Froelich, if you want to resolve this case today, it would be 60 days in the Hernando County Jail. If you don't want to do that, I'll set you a bond and you can come back to court another day. What would you like to do?
What would the bond be at?
$5,000.
Give me 6 days.
Do you understand that by taking this plea today that you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Giving up your right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up your right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yeah.
With regard to this petty theft charge, how do you plead? You can plead no contest.
Damn. No contest.
I'll accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily given. I'll adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 60 days in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. You will have fines and court costs assessed against you. There will also be the cost of incarceration, and I'll let the state reserve on restitution to decide if there's any restitution in this case. And if so, that would be assessed against you as well.
And Judge, can we reserve for 60 days?
Yeah, so I just said.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thomas Howe?
My birthday is June 19th, 1992.
Very good. We have you here today for a domestic battery and a violation of probation. I was not able to determine probable cause today on either of these. What I would like to do is a 24-hour review and have you come back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. At that time, hopefully, maybe I can hear from the victim. There's nothing in the probable cause affidavit that indicates to me that this is a battery against the will of the victim, or maybe it's just a misunderstanding. I'm not even sure at this point. So we're going to continue it out 24 hours. We'll see you back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'll appoint the public defender in the meantime. All right, guys,